Hey y'all, Chantel here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Who missed my sit down videos? All ye vlog lovers, I hope I've appeased you very well. Thank you all so much for joining today. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be me giving bass boost. You all know that I like to tell it as it is, and this video is no different. These are 7 normal things in our society that are actually weird, cruel, damaging to say the least, and should be denormalized. If you like to hear what I have to say, I know you do. Just keep on watching. 7 things that the society deems normal but shouldn't be, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of other people, if I may add. First on my list is going through someone's phone without permission. It doesn't necessarily have to be you picking up the person's phone and just going through it. For instance, someone might give you their phone to check out a post on Instagram or check out a picture or something, and then after checking out that thing, you give yourself the sole pass to go through other things in the person's phone. I feel like that is wrong and should be stopped, but it's almost like a normal thing these days. People cannot just look at the thing they gave them and give back the phone to the owner. It doesn't happen. Like, it's almost like looking for a needle in a haystack, and that shouldn't be so. It's very weird. If you have that attitude, please stop it. And yeah, very wrong. The second thing that is normal in our society and should be denormalized is asking married people when they are going to have children. People just be invasive these days for no reason at all, and I don't get why. At best, you're a creep who is invested in their sexual life. At worst, they may be struggling with some medical condition, infertility, or even loss of a child, and you asking that question is just twisting the dagger in even more. On the other hand, they might not just even want kids. It doesn't necessarily have to be serious all the time. So please, just mind your business. It's not so hard. Just face the work that pays you, face your own life, and leave other people be. I guess if you're a family member, but that family member has to be super close to you, not your extended family. Asking, when are you for having kids? When are you for giving? I'm like, bruh, stop it. If you're in the habit of doing that, that's so, I don't know, so wrong. This third one, I'm going to be ruffling some feathers here, and that is giving kids an internet-connected phone. Make it make sense. Some parents give kids these phones for the purpose of keeping them occupied. There are other things you can use to keep your child occupied, not a phone. With how crazy the internet is these days, that should be the last thing that you give your child to keep them occupied, because you all read the news, so you already know. I don't really need to spell it out for anyone at this point. Let me throw this into the mix, okay? I'm not here to school you on how to train your kids, right? That being said, I find it so awkward and undeserving to give a child phone. I mean, for their own good as well. They might be so engrossed while watching that thing, right? And it gives you time to do other things for yourself. But I would rather you give your child a tablet with no internet, just download the cartoons and give to the child. Also watch it first before giving to the child, because so many rubbish are just seeping through into the society these days, and it's mind-blowing. For some others, it might not even be because they want to keep the child preoccupied. It's just because they want to show the world that their child can use an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I mean, I'm big. If you're big, and all of that. Please, nobody is competing with you. Nobody is disputing the fact that you have the money. Just do the right thing, at least in this case. Number 4, this one is so normal, at least in the part of the world where I'm from. Being rude to low-paid employees or workers. Who do you think you are? That security guy that helps you park at the bank, the person selling at that supermarket, the girl at the salon, the list goes on and on. Basically, anyone that your head tells you is beneath you. Who even told you that you're even better? That's your head, and any other person that told you lied. Okay? Unprovoked, you're just rude to them. You just treat them in a very demeaning and degrading manner just because you feel like you're better than them. But when it comes to that boss in your office or anybody that you idolize, even if they are telling a very dry joke, you are the first to fall on the floor from laughter. Just because of eye service, and you feel like they are bigger than you or they are better than you, or you want to use them to social climb, right? What is really wrong with you? It's a norm in the society these days, and I find it so odd. Just treat people the same way you'd like to be treated, period, regardless of class. Class and hierarchy has nothing to do with it. They shouldn't even be part of your thoughts. when you think that this person deserves your respect or not. Number 5, if you're sitting on this table, please just calm down. Do yourself a favor and just calm down. And that is only doing nice things for clout or for the camera. Cue all the influencers / celebrities who film themselves giving out food, money, clothes, etc. to the homeless people or the people in need. I really hope that they would do same if the cameras were not on. I'm not saying that there are some people that don't do same BTS, but those who just do it only for clout and only when the camera is on, which is a norm in our society these days. A lot of people just want to have that pat on the back and say, oh, you're doing so great. But once the camera is off, they go back to being meanies. So if that is your case, just stop, okay? You look like a clown at this point. Just stop it. To me, there's nothing to prove. Goodwill is and always should be between you and your God. Thank you. The 6th thing that is so normal in our society and shouldn't be, it's the customers are always right entitlements. Gosh, this one irks my mind, body, and soul to the max. I'm on both ends of the spectrum. I am a customer, I'm also a vendor. So I know what I'm saying in this regard. I can't even deal with the attitude of some people. I'm just going to do you a favor and let you know that customers are not always right. Yes, I said it. Customer service and all of that is there and should be practiced, but that doesn't mean that you should bring your bad character from wherever you are and come and pour it on your vendor or whoever you're doing business with, just because you possess that entitlement mentality that customers are always right. Who told you? Who told you? You read it somewhere. Who wrote it? Who came up with that? Nah. Some people just possess this very unruly behavior, uncouth character, and a side of a banji. They will just bring it from wherever they are and come to your business place and just want to unleash same on you and expect you to keep quiet. There's only so much somebody can take. So treat people, this kind of mirrors the point of being rude to those you feel like are beneath you. Treat people the same way you'd like to be treated. Whenever I want to go off in a situation, I just try to count to a certain number and also, look at the issue in such a way that if the tables were turned, what would I have done? Do you get? Before you hear me losing it anywhere or with anybody, just know that if I tell you the story, you would say that it was my place to do that. Some people just spew all sorts of words and they just expect you to swallow it and use coke to push it, push it down. Please, customers are not always right. I know that vendors have their issues and all of that, but all I'm trying to tell you that coming from the customer perspective, which is a norm in our society these days, like, you can act anyhow because you're giving the person your money. That shouldn't be the case. I beg you. Thank you. The last point in this video is a big norm. Like, everybody says it, and yeah, it's a norm now. Even the people that don't want to practice it are practicing it. And that is that men shouldn't show feelings, shouldn't show emotions, except anger. You should be strong, you should not cry, you should not tell us how you feel. The only thing that shows that you're a man is when you are angry. When you show anger, that is the only emotion that you're allowed to have as a man. I think it is very unfair to the men, and to think that so many men have bought this nonsense narrative and they're just living their lives like that. You bottle up so much emotions because regardless of the circumstance, you are being told not to show emotions. The only thing that you can let out is your anger. It's like men are only allowed to either be angry, right, or unemotional. And women, on the other hand, are allowed to show all the emotions but anger. Are we not all human beings? Please, if you're a man watching this, feel free to react to situations as you deem fit. There's no trophy for being emotionless, okay? And this should be de-normalized because it is not normal. As much as it is considered normal in our society, it shouldn't be so. So y'all, that's it with today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Is there anything you think I missed out? Let me know in the comment section. I also have a lot of points on this topic, so I might do a part 2. Let me know if you want that by leaving a comment in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up, share if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you want to see my pretty face again. I want to hear my voice again. And you'll be watching. I noticed that, hey, let me even point out something. I noticed that a lot of people watch videos. Like someone actually told me about someone that knows me. She's like, oh, I watch Chantel's videos. There's no video she drops that I don't watch, but I'm not subscribed to her channel. Please, why? What's the problem, ma'am? What did I do to you? If you love me so much, that's the only way you can grow, by getting your subscriptions. Okay? Your likes, your comments, and you watching my ads. That's how the funding of this beautiful quality video you're watching comes to be. I don't know what I just put there, but you get me. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'll see you all in my next one. Love you. Bye.